Hello, everybody. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the new release news of Princess Catherine, Prince William, and their beautiful children, princes and princess. I am so happy, together with my prince, of the incredible celebratory news. Let's move on now to the most important news of it all from the other side of the ocean, the other royals over in Montecito, California. I'm sitting on a bench. What a joyous occasion to be sitting on the bench and talk about the relaunch, reviving of our two best books. Mine, of course, a children's book, On the Bench, and my Prince Harry's book, Spare, in Montecito, in our neighborhood, at a bookstore, invited by the one and only. You get a car, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you too get a car. Oprah Winfrey, whom we thought forgot all about us, our dear friend who came to the wedding in England on that perfect occasion of my prince and I coming together to rejoice in a beautiful occasion. What's there not to sing about? On a beautiful day in Montecito, as I just sat trying to prepare while doing yoga in the backyard overlooking the ocean with the jumping dolphins waving to all of them, acknowledging, I understand what it's like to be a dolphin. I am a dolphin. I'm not a shark. I know what it feels like to be a dolphin. Ah, what's there not to be joyful about as I am entering into my new life chapter? Let bygones be bygones. We are the symbols of what our books are coming back to life as softer, softer. We do not have the hard covers anymore. We have said goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all of that. Our next chapter is to be one of joy, delight, and all that is great in this beautiful world. Do you know what it feels to be joyful? Can you even imagine? I can see none of you recognize the joy I am feeling. You are not in my situation. You have not attained the level I have in my life. I can only share with you in this episode, and I hope that you, living through me and Prince Harry, who is on that side of the mansion this morning doing his better up healing meditation, wishing that Oprah would call us and invite us to the bookstore in Montecito, introduce us as the two heroes we are considered to be here in this beautiful orchard. I thought I was going to be in my feeling of joy and excitement. And as soon as I think of Aro, I have to leave that to the side and be reminded what a mistake I've done to come up with such a trademark. Who would have thought that my calligraphy, my beautiful writing with the O perfected, took me days and months to practice American Riviera. Oh, oh, orchard to have that amazing title. We were shut down. They will not approve it due to the fact that my was not clearly written. Can you imagine such an obstacle? Who would have thought that was going to be the occurrence? Oh, occurrence has the O in it again. I am not going to use any more words that have the letter O in them. I am so upset with the O. I wish I would have done it a normal way of writing it. I wanted to reveal the other talent that I have, you know so well, my calligraphic talent. Why am I having a hard time? I cannot write correctly. I cannot pronounce correctly. Oops, excuse me. 1 second. I turned off my phone. It's on silence, but I see someone is calling. Excuse me, 1 moment. Do you know who it is? It's Oprah. Shh, don't make any sounds. I don't want her to know that I am actually recording our conversation. The same time, I'm speaking to you, my dear audience. Do you see how much I want to involve you in my everyday life? I'm not hiding. I'm not trying to put things to the side. I am revealing it all. Shh. Hello. Yes. Oh my goodness. Hello, my dear friend of a lifetime. Not of a lifetime. I never knew when I invited her to my wedding. Yes, I am still here. Pardon me. No, I was not talking to Prince Harry. No, he's in the other room. Yes, she's going to invite us to the bookstore for the relaunching of our two books. Yes, yes. Are we available when? Tonight? Oh my goodness. I must get in touch with my secretary to see if we have free schedule, if our program is available for this evening. What did you have in mind, my dear friend of a lifetime, Oprah Winfrey? Mm-hmm. What? Of course, he will be delighted. I will speak to him and I will let you know. When do you have to know by? No, no. Why do you think I am sad all of a sudden? No, no, no. How is our dear friend, Tyler Perry? Yes, yes. Oh, we are still very grateful to him for letting us borrow his mansion right after we exited from that hideous country, as you know, and after our short stay in Canada, too cold for us. Is he doing any new projects? Have you any idea? I'm still working as an actress. Not that you know of. Yes. Are you, by the way, do you still have your network? Are you looking for any actresses? As you know, I am an actress. I came to Hollywood following that dream to get to the celebrity actors status. No, I think there's something wrong with my phone. It's changing my voice and it's making me sound rude. I am not. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. I will let Prince Harry know that you have invited him to the relaunching of his book, the opening of the bookstore, you say, in Montecito. Yes, yes, of course. I understand. Say hello. Yes, yes. Say hello to Gail King for us. You're going to be on her CNN show. She has so many shows. Why don't people just stay with one show and let other people come into other shows? Yes, that was a joke. Yes, thank you so much. No, that's okay. It's fine. It's okay. You don't have to invite me. I understand. He has more of a popularity. Hmm. I get it. And I don't have time. I have so much. I am entering into a chapter of joy. Joy. Hmm. The same subjects that you talk about when you bring all these other guests on. Joyful experience, being. No, 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 no. I'm not having a difficult time having this conversation with you on the phone. I don't know why you would sense that I'm being angry. I'm not angry at all. Yes, I will. Yes. She's picking you up. Gail King, you're going to be on her show. We'll have a wonderful taping of her show. Let her know. We've missed talking to her. We are also available to come as guests on her show, but you must let us know ahead of time as we are, very busy. Busy, 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 busy. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. I know. It's been so hot. I was just out in the garden of my Montecito mansion, and I even have a stain. I'm just realizing as I'm looking at myself in the mirror from the heat, from the sun, I was exposing myself to the beautiful rays. Yes, I will give the message to Prince Harry. He will be there tonight at 7 o'clock, you said. Yes. Thank you. I hope to see you soon. Oh, I've been missing you. Hello, 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 hello. She hung up. She had Gil King and her chauffeur waiting for her outside of her Santa Barbara's mansion. They were going to tape a show. Everybody here is doing that. Everybody's going and coming from doing a show, doing a movie, doing a TV series. Nobody's looking at the Duchesse Meg. They've all forgotten that I've invited them to my wedding before I even knew who they were. Where is the respect? Where is the recognition for such an invitation? Where is it? No, my face is not shaking with anger. As I've told you, I am in the chapter of my life which only has to do with dancing and with joy. Yes, she invited Prince Harry. I am so happy. He got an invitation to this very tiny bookstore this evening as a guest, as a speaker, as a guest speaker to relaunch. No hardcover because we are not hard covers anymore. We do not have the hard cover on. We are in sync with each other. We are done with all of the history that we've been playing on and on and on. We are entering this new chapter of our lives. So he was invited to go to this opening of this tiny bookstore. I don't even want to go, to be honest. Why would I want to go? I don't have to. Do I have to? Come on, really? I don't have to go. Unless I do not tell my Prince Harry that Oprah called, and I will show up on my own to relaunch my book on the bench by making up excuses that Prince Harry had something and could not make it. Yes, 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 Prince. Yes, no, I was on the phone. Oh, you could hear me. Were you not in the other wing of the house, far, far away? The one place furthest away from my office? The one where I usually put on the black gown to walk through that long corridor to reach that end and get to the kitchen where I cooked my show. Well, I didn't really cook my show in my studio, But you understand what I'm saying? You heard my conversation. Yes, I did have a conversation. Who was it? It was Mother Doria. Yes, Mother Doria calling from Santa Monica. That's where she lives. So for those of you out there who have had some concept about me giving away my address, being in Santa Monica, believing that Prince Harry and I are separated, that was a mistake. It is my mother, Doria, who lives in Santa Monica. She wants to be very close to her clients. She's a social worker. She wants to walk on foot. She likes to do physical activities. It was my mother. She was inquiring about Princess Lilibet, and Prince Archie. Are they being taken care of by their nanny? Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, I'm sure. Why would you ask me if I'm sure? I know who I spoke to. By the way, Prince Harry, do you have any engagements for tonight? I gave the evening off to our au pair. Speaking of au pairs, oh my goodness, did you? I don't know if you guys saw this horrific true crime episode. I've revealed to you that I am a fan of true crime. And last night, as I was Googling, watching, and all of a sudden, one of the other YouTubers I love to watch, Rotten Mango, was talking about this au pair from Brazil who came to the United States to take care of a child in this beautiful young family. The wife was a nurse. He was an FBI agent, still is. She's no longer. The au pair, it's being alleged. We don't know because the trial is going to happen in October. She became lover with the husband, FBI agent. It is allegedly being said they both set up this whole scenario to get rid of the beautiful wife who was a nurse in ICU, brilliant human being, mother to their child, for them to be together and remain lovers. I don't even know why I'm saying that. It's because I was thinking, I'm not talking to anybody on the phone now. Now I am recording my program, my episode. The reason why I'm asking if you have any plans is because I need you to stay home and watch Princess Lilibet and Prince Archie. Princess Lilibet. Here I go again. I'm being reminded around this time. What date is it today? I don't know. I have so many on my mind. I have so many things on my plate, but not really any food, as I'm still starving myself to try to keep my waist. Lilibet, I was reminded it's about 2 years around today or yesterday or tomorrow since the passing of Elizabeth, our grandmother. The queen, of course, I'm referring to. She's a grandmother to me. She was a grandmother to me. That's why it was so unreasonable when I was told when I first went to meet her that I would have to curtsy in an intimate ensemble. I love grandmothers, as I said it in the Oprah interview back then. I love grandmothers. I take care of grandmothers. Why would I have to curtsy in front of a grandmother? But now that she's gone, to know that we did not get her approval for her personal nickname still doesn't feel comfortable. But then I have to think, it is not me. It is not me who's at fault. It is all on my prince. He was the one who gave me the impression that he had already asked for approval, and she said yes. Yes, I'm talking to you at the same time. I'm talking to my audience. I'm trying to be open, I'm letting them in to see our intimate connection, how we sing together. So people will stop saying that we are not happily married. Yes, I need you to take care of Princess Lilibet and Prince Archie. I have an engagement tonight. I just realized after speaking to my secretary, which I don't have, on the phone, and my image experts, I must go and meet a friend. I'm going to meet, you're not going to believe this, Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow? No, yes. She did. It wasn't her. It was her PR people who got in touch with me. They wanted me to meet her at Cipriani restaurant. Do you remember I went there before when you were on the mountains in Canada and I really got bored as you were trying to get work and recognition for the Invictus Games, and I had to leave. I was getting really cold and I was missing being in the center of everything happening. So I left and I went to Cipriani. Yes, they were inviting me to go meet Gwyneth Paltrow there. Yes. Okay. So you'll be able to do that. Thank you so much. Go back to doing what you were doing, practicing. Are you finished with the meditation? Have you gotten through the whole session of it all? You did the and everything? Yes. I'll talk to you later. Don't bother me. I got to finish my show and I don't want to be interrupted. Yes, darling, of course. A headache. I'm trying to get into my chapter of joy musically, as if I were dancing in the rain. I'm dancing in the rain. I'm singing and dancing in the rain. That was the tune I began my episode with, only I changed the words on it. You got it. Yes. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to show up at the bookstore for Oprah. I'm going to say that something intervened and my Prince Duke was not able to make it. That's what I usually do. You have to get yourself into the groove of things. You cannot sit back and wait for people to give you things. If you wait, if you don't approach it head on, if you're not strong as I am, you're going to be left behind. Do you want to be left behind? I don't. How do you think I got to be where I'm at? I had to get in touch with this person who knew this person. It took me years of planning to be able to get where I'm at right now. I am continuing to do so as I am maintaining peacefulness and joy throughout it. If I leave it up to Prince, what does he do? I keep telling him over and over again, let's take the symbol of the relaunching of the bench of despair in paperback, soft cover, soft texture. Put that as our facade from now on. So people will start to like us. Our numbers are going down, slipping more and more. We must do something about it. He doesn't understand. He plays at the same game. What did he do within the last couple of days or weeks? What did he do? He went back to England. I did not ask him to go. I would never ask him to go. He has no way of understanding how to try to get back into the royal fold. He went there in the same church, at the same funeral of his late uncle, with Prince William, who is going to be king, and Princess Catherine, who is going to be queen. They did not even look at him. Prince William, Princess Catherine was not there. Prince William was there, did not even look back. Now everybody's saying that we are begging to get our royal robes back. Of course, I have to put out and say it is not true because I know any expectation that that will ever happen again is absolutely zero, zilch, zero. Oh my goodness, I'm going back to the letter O. O, from the O that was badly written, and I did not get my trademark for my lifestyle brand. I do not want to see a zero in my face. I don't want to see an O. I don't want to hear people about us wanting and begging for the royal rose. Of course, I'm not going to put that out there to allow people to know that there's something we want and we're not able to get. I'm going to keep playing my game the same way that I'm doing tonight. I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up at the bookstore in Montecito as the hero. I'm going to present my book, push my copy of my children's book on the bench with a soft, ooh, soft paperback cover. Then I will bring my Prince Harry's book to, I will just have to apologize to Oprah, say there was an emergency. My mother Doria could not get herself all the way from Santa Monica to Montecito, and that Prince Harry had to stay home with Lilibet and Archie. Do you see my background as an actress coming into play? Do you see how I like to maneuver and adjust, get myself in as a little snake? That's an exercise, the animal exercise, snaking my way into the event. I'm sure Oprah will be delighted. There are going to be so many cameras. She's famous. There will be so many people surrounding the event. What is she going to do? Will she portray herself to be disappointed at the sight of seeing Duchesse Meg? No, we rich people stay together. No matter what we do within our intimate circle, in front of the public, we will display connectiveness, kinship, and all other words that don't come to my mind. I am blanking out, to be honest with you. That's what I'm going to do. She will pretend to be happy. I will pretend that I was invited. I will speak my English speech. I must make sure that I don't confuse my brain again to go and do a foreign language speech, as I did back in Colombia when I went into my Italian thinking that it was Spanish. So much preparation, so much to do. Nothing more, nothing less. American speech. I will probably read a page or two from the bench. I wonder if she's going to have a bench. As an actor, it is very important to place yourself, surround yourself with props that will inform the audience, give them credibility and visual to what they are seeing. If it's not a bench, I will have to pretend that I'm sitting on a bench. I know how to pretend. That's what I'm good at. I will use the sense of touch the same way that I used the sense of touch when I was feeling the texture of the paperback books. Did you know if you close your eyes and you touch your face, I don't know how many times, after a while, your brain will not recognize the touch comes from you? What does that tell you? That tells you, and it told me when I first read it in some other book. No, I did not write this in my book or in Prince Harry's book, but I read somewhere that gives us the power to understand we don't need another's touch to feel secure about who we are. We have the power over our own instrument to be able to touch ourselves, to be able to feel joy. We do not depend on the ill wishers, non supporters who are still against us. We do not need them to let us start diving into the life chapter we are embarking on a boat, as a snake, as a dolphin, of joy. Let bygones be bygones. I hope to see you all this evening at relaunching of my book and Prince Harry's book without him knowing. Then I will have to come up with an excuse. I am sure there are going to be so many photographers put my picture all over the news. I have to keep proving myself, sneaking my way into these events, circumstances, experiences to keep staying relevant. On top of it all, I have the prince. I also feel as an actress, if I were to imagine, I have to carry on my shoulders as if you were a small 13-year-old boy, heavy on my shoulders, to get him to understand how the real life in Montecito, outside of those walls of the palaces he has been used to, grew up a prince. Real life in Montecito, amongst the rich and famous, takes a lot of work to maintain. He is not understanding that very much, no matter how much I try to train him, but I will continue to do so. He also did for me so many wonderful things, believing in all of my imagined scenarios that we were going to come and be this couple that everybody wanted to be around, which now is not the case, as you all know. Don't give up. A lesson for us all. I am so excited. I was able to let you in on my phone call with the one and only Oprah, who has no idea what she is in for. And I'm gonna say, I am here in place of my Prince Harry. He was very disappointed that he couldn't be here. He loves you so much. I know you want to be associated with us due to his royal title as a prince and a duke. He will see you next time when you invite us both, not just him. We only come together the same way that my Prince Harry will not go back to take on royal duties as a full royal working in England unless I get an apology. Not only an apology personally on the phone, but a public, confirmed, written apology from all of the royals for everything that they have done to me, for us saying they were racist, for us lying to them all along, as we had a plan of not staying in England from the very beginning of meeting my Prince Harry, for lying about them asking about the color of what Prince Archie will be, for us going on and on about all the ridiculous statements we made without any factual background. That's what I want, not just only me. Prince Harry wants an apology for all of that, for his Duchesse. Maybe then we'll consider going back as working royals. They need help. The royal family, the royals at work, their circle is getting smaller, having to go through these difficult medical issues. Prince William I saw some pictures the other day. Did you all see the way he came back from vacation? From what we're hearing with Princess Catherine, she must be doing so much better. Wishing her and King Charles all the best. Prince William came back displaying facial hair, a beard. Who do you think he copied in doing so? Do you think maybe it was my telling Prince Harry from the very beginning of our relationship that he must keep a beard on his face so he would look a little bit older to match my age? I told him never to take that beard off. Never, never, never. No matter the late Queen Elizabeth wasn't so keen on him having the facial hair during the wedding if he wanted to wear the military uniform. But then she agreed, I have to admit. But I can't let the world know that. I will be seen as the villain. That's not who I am. I'm just putting it out there for you to let me know what you believe. Look at the latest pictures of Prince William, who will be a king one day, reappearing back to work as the Prince of Wales with a beard on his face. You tell me, who do you think he got that from? Ah, I am not saying anymore. I have been so pleased to be able to come to you today, open my mansion to you all, open my conversations. You got an insight into my working day as I just began. And by the time I finished, due to the heat, my stain has disappeared. I am so glad to see how I'm revealing all. I'm not trying to cover up. Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned when I was in Colombia, I was wearing this white top when I had to turn the fan on myself. I had to walk. Women, we must do it all. Men should learn to listen, blah, 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 blah. They were saying that I wore a black bra under a white top. How dare? Because I wanted to be seen with my black bra through my white top. That is why my style, my fashion is so uniquely thought out, creatively prepared from so far ahead, and get them sold just minutes and moments after I wore them. I have nothing else to say. Thank you very much to you all. Be who you are. Don't be afraid. Remember what I said. Touching your face, closing your eyes longer than a couple of times. The brain will not recognize if it is your hand or if it's someone else's hand caressing your face. You don't need anybody to love you. Love yourself. Start entering into your chapter of joy. Entering now.